Hello and welcome to the Pulse Business Wrap on pulse.com.gh.
Brought to you by
ADB, truly a Greek.
Coming up, the Africa Center for Energy Policy ACEP has kicked against calls for the Public Interest and Accountability Committee to be given powers to prosecute perpetrators of financial malfeasance in relation to oil revenues. The call for the extension in PIAC's mandate was made during the presentation of the 2015 annual PIAC report on the appropriation and accounts of oil revenue. The Public Interest and Accountability Committee is a body set up by law to be custodians of Ghana's oil revenues. They, however, do not have powers to prosecute perpetrators. They can only highlight discrepancies for onward prosecution by the Attorney General's Department. In other news, government has revived the Ayensu Starch factory as part of its quest to industrialize the economy and also to provide support to breweries that depend on the commodity for production. The reopening of the factory follows the commissioning of the Komenda Sugar Factory, which is expected to provide 7,000 direct and indirect jobs. The revived Ayensu Starch Factory is in partnership between wholly Ghanaian-owned company Tiberias Company Limited, which owns 70% of shares, and the government of Ghana owning the rest. We go now to the currency market, where the dollar is buying for 3 cedis 95 pesos and selling for 4 cedis 25 pesos. The pound sterling is buying for 5 cedis 22 pesos and selling for 6 cedis 52 pesos, a drastic reduction on last week's figures. The euro is buying for 4 cedis 35 pesos and selling for 4 cedis 65 pesos. On how your stocks performed on the GSE index today, Standard Chartered Bank Ghana Limited were the biggest gainers of the day, gaining 5 pesos to close at 14 cedis 25 pesos. There were no losers for the day.
And that's a wrap for business for us today. For more, log on to the website pulse.com.gh.
Brought to you by
ADB.